Welcome to the final part of the Great Rebellion. So, let's get started immediately because we have a lot to cover still. So, the world right now is in chaos. Last time we finished up with the fall of the Green Team's capital and Russia steamrolling the entire. Yeah. Well, today we do have some good news. As well, the world is going to be like, yeah, we don't like this. These three are not the best. So now, well, China is the first priority. Actually, the pink team is. And pink team knows. First time priority, and they're like, uh-oh. Russia is the first one to start, even though they're blind, but no one's going to do anything. The black team wins the war, and ain't going to be too happy with Russia at the end, but what does this point, I think it's, yeah, these guys third, black team fourth. Russia's approaching second, and China's approaching number one. So yeah, they want to get this. They're the first one to take land. They want that stuff. The pink team is getting, but yes, smoked. They don't. Why would you think your own ally would betray you? The black team, the Black Alliance is not happy with Russia, but they ain't gonna do anything. I hear they stop good defendable positions. And now, well, yeah, Mesopotamians arrive. And then, well, revolt. The pink team collapses, and then that collapses again. Now we have two new countries just chilling. Now the pink team is just they're occupied territory, which straight up set rebels against them. But the bad news, these things are still bad. So yeah, they're more China leaning. So yeah, the pink team has fallen. Yeah, pretty fast. Guess who's next on the chopping block? Yeah, like there's a lot. I mean, a lot of troops coming. I mean, a lot. Yeah, there's a lot coming. So let's get this on the road, shall we? This is for these guys over here. Yeah, they're gonna start the steamrolling. China's not even going to protect this country. There's no point. They don't even have time to move troops into it before it gets steamrolled. China is just going to sit on their border and wait. And yeah, the invasion officially begins. Oh boy. We shall fight on the beaches. Yeah, they're starting to make it into China. Mesopotamians or whatever, they're gotta getting it to China. But they don't get really far in China. They get stopped right here. That's not good. China's not focusing over there. They're doing their own stuff down south. It's called invading the Philippines. And fancy stuff. France has lost mainland for so long now. Yeah, France is falling. Oh, down here in Asia as well. They're not doing so good. This China's sweeping the floor with them. After seeing this, you guys randomly just leave the war. Just leave. They just leave. Nobody really knows why they left, but because the country they're trying to fight for is trouble. They just leave. Which China doesn't really care because they don't want to invade that place anyways. Yeah. The French have lost all their Pacific Islands. And yeah. The steamrolling is beginning. And yeah, the world. Yeah, France already knows down here. They've already evacuated all their assets. The war in Oceania is almost over. As France loses their colonies, it would be officially over. So now that's over. Well, now there's no more threat down here from China, so China is going to put over here. And well, there's only one area defending a front end. So yeah, when China returns, oh boy, Mesopotamia is putting literally all their troops here just to hold. China is, yeah, very strong, but they are holding. They can hold this, so China can't push back the strongest country. They're the second strongest, but they're trying. Also, these guys have so many fronts. Back down to our lovely civil war that everyone loves. This happens. Not really good for that one side. Also, bad news for the green team. These guys officially rebel. And, well, Rome takes this from the red team. Yeah. Also, bad news in Europe. Yes, there's some stuff that no one really likes that's going on. Uh-oh. Don't do anything. People find this really bad. Yeah, Rome is going to take some territory as well. From the green team. And yeah, that's not good. Black team is steamrolling the green team still. Yeah, this is not going too well for the green team. The green team, they're gonna give oh nice. Well, they're gonna give those guys hold of all this territory they own as they're collapsing. The world is like, uh-oh. Hey boy, uh-oh. The green team's going down. When you know they're going down because they're giving their stuff to you. You know. This is not good news. He said that's not good. Yeah, this country falls. Soon after, this country is next to follow. So it's just putting all their troops down here. They're just holding defense on the Mesopotamian front because they know that this is their chance to get tons of territory as they're going down. They're steamrolling this. Like, what in the world is this color? It's going. It's gone. It's going. They have fallen. Up next is, well, Russia is sending their best military generals, and they're destroying the resistance over here. And now the revenge arc is here. Yeah, these two have had a track record. Don't judge my background noises. Yeah, revenge is time. This is the green team, sadly, officially surrenders. The green team has fallen. The one that started the whole rebellion has fallen, leading to the support of this conflict dropping by a lot. Luckily, these guys are going to take this territory. The green team has fallen. Yeah, both up from up here. But up here, Sweden just... The green team just gives it to Sweden.
Because I have to use this thing when I'm using my keyboard. So if not, I can't really read.
So, they just give this to Sweden.
This one can go under. We might want to.
So, yeah.
Not too close to the answer. I would pull it away from the wall even more.
So the green team has officially fallen. Yeah. Where's Russia's going to now? Look. South. Yeah, Russia's going to. Yeah, Russia's going to steamroll this country. Capital Falls. Yeah, they lose their entire main country. That's just the green team's stuff. Which, well,
Is it too high in the back and not high enough in the front?
I don't know if I'm a good color. All this will put in one claim just for Russia. Same merge, two claims together. So yeah. The complete fall of that. Just like straight up. Just gonna make this an actual country now. So, yeah. The whole European continent is black and gray. That does not look good. Sweden has literally gotten not an invasion yet. These two are like, you know what? They don't even know we exist. And yeah, everyone here is scared for their life. They're all just leaving the war. Like, literally. The Green Team was the one holding up the war effort. Like, they're leaving the alliance. Those two. This guy, they're leaving. They're leaving. It kind of leaves them cooked over here. And yeah. They get annihilated over here. Because of that. Because they have no, so they can't supply their troops. And China is going to remake the pink team. Spain team has returned. And they are free because they're in an alliance, so. Yeah, the world really. These two countries declare independence. This country, well, they're going to annex this. And yeah. This alliance comes crashing down. They leave, they give up their territory. These alliances are just collapsing. They're all just leaving the war. And the place are going to get what they're going to get. Yeah, the whole. This is a country. And yeah, there's not that many countries left in the war. There's now a few left. One's here because, well, Russia won't let them leave. Because they want some stuff from them. So yeah, Russia is coming in hot.
Micah?
What?
Mom? Yes. Just meow door. I heard meow and I look around. I look behind and see.
Yeah, Russia is steamrolling this country at this point. But Spatino realizes something that kind of devastates them. It's that they've lost. Continued fighting is only going to cause consequences for their country. And the people are getting like, we're losing. Just throw in the towel. We won't lose that much or anything. So these guys leave and saying, since we don't lose anything, we'll leave. And they're like, sure. They don't want to fight anyways because, yeah, they're exhausted. Is there anyone else left in who's fighting this conflict? Oh yeah, there's Britain. Yeah, there's Britain. Britain is. So now it's time for the last event of this war, the information invasion of Britain. Britain fights hard, but there's like 5 countries on them.
Micah.
What?
You're kind of hitting the flight now.
Okay. The Britain gets smoked. They collapse. Islands are taken.
What? need.
Yeah, the entire world is seeing that Britain has fallen. And Britain, yeah, the rest of it goes. Black team and Britain has fallen. They still have their colonies, but their colonies are going to be like, peace, we're out. So now the war is over. This is going to be a massive peace treaty. Look what happened to Europe. Europe is gray. Literally, the whole thing's gray. What in the world happened here? Let's start with, well, I guess Africa. This might be that's why I'm saying 4-part. It's going to take so long to do the peace treaty. Do until I can anymore in this video. The rest we'll do in the next video. So I'm going to go to bed soon. The red team is going to gain land. Because to be honest, I did not take back Africa. But they have all of that's not worth that much. They can just invade it later. And who's going to stop them? Nobody. The red team is getting all this land. Alright, before we do more peace treaty, back to the Civil War, where, they lost, so that happened. The peace treaty, they get this back. This is what they get. New country is formed right here. And yeah, they lose a tiny bit of land, but it's their ally. That's really it. They're gonna lose over here. They actually gain land. Well, they already did. Yeah, there's even more land gainings by this country over here. The rest is going to be another country. But oh my, we have no colors. We have so much purples. These guys, yeah. Risk gets taken by those guys. Not the right color. My arm. Once that happens. Down here. So that's the peace treaty for Africa. And this is what Africa looks like after the conflict. Not that much different. Africa was all united in this conflict. Europe was the biggest. We're saving that one for last. Over here down to Oceania. 3D. This is going to gain some territory. Which no one really expected. But China's like, gave them territory they left. the conflict. China took this land, well. And they also got this land as well. And you can pretty much guess where the West is going. Drew's got some land as well. This was the African country. Africa, you're not getting that stuff back. You're not getting your homeland back. Anyway, you ain't getting your homeland back. Which I'm not happy about. But China just tells them, you can just invade it after the conflict, after the peace treaty. So yeah, they're like, fine, we'll do it for now. So, well, so far, this is the peace treaty for Oceania. The game actually gained land. No, this is where China's going to get, I'm pretty sure, the most land out of India. China's still not, they're still not committing, they're not committing atrocities on their own people. Well, other nations, yeah, just not on their own soil. They're civilians. Also, since they're allowed to exist, China's not. China does take this island. oldest part. And now the rest will be made into, well, these guys are a puppet of those guys, China. So now this is, basically Asia theater. So China is out of the thing now, basically. Well, actually, there's one part with China in it. This part. Where, don't think it's gonna happen here if I can find the right color. I suck at finding colors. Oh no. That's China's. I found it. Yeah, this is their land. So they're pretty happy about their war stuff. You can also get some territory out of it. The team was mad at Russia, so they forced them to give up some territory. Just so, could possibly do an invasion in the future. Russia kind of has to do what they say. I don't even know what even color is Russia. I know this is their actual country, but what color even are they? No, that's their color. But there's so much expansionism, I don't even know what their color is. So what's the border between over here? Like, oh, the border. That's the border. So they gain a bit here. See. There you go. See, no, that looks better. In a bit. Because Mesopotamia didn't lose. They technically won the war. Well, they lost like every single one of their allies, but they won the war. They did lose land. They gained a ton. So yeah, Russia is, well, Russia. Russia is taking all this land. Russia is going to be a massive country after this. Yeah, Russia is annexing literally, I think, all the land they took. This is one of the first countries they invaded. Drew most likely can never come back. Russia has got their revenge on the green team. taking a break from Russia stuff because that's ridiculous of how much they took. So what's going on over here? Well, the black team is going to get the green team's stuff down here. The rest down here will go to black team is losing some land of their colonies, but they don't really care. France, well, what was once France, is going to take all this up here. So yeah, black team does want for exchange for that territory. They want these islands, which they will get the islands. So this is South America. Black team. Sadly, well, for the black team, they don't get their this back. This becomes a new country. I don't care if it was once Brown team's stuff written. here. Yeah, they're gonna take this. You guys like, yeah, oh. Well, Canada didn't very much participate in the war, so they ain't gonna lose nearly anything. The team is going to take, well, these colonies over here. And all the green team wants. So the other black team did that, and they get this island. They take that, and they find it, and they take that. So Britain's colony is going to be a country. Well, what's left of this colony is going to be a country. And you guys are going to be the color. And Canada is very scared. So that's your North America. Boy, lots of changes there. France is the capital. New capital right there. Now only remains Europe. What has Europe? Maybe the longest one this series so far. Well, I guess we'll leave the rest for the next time. So yeah. So thanks for watching. That's the end of the war. Yeah, that's the end of the war. So the only thing, Russia's just gonna take all the territory basically they have. And then next time we'll see what the black team takes and what they leave, and what countries remain. So we will see. So basically, next time we're doing the peace treaty in Europe, and then we're setting up for the next era, which will be the age of dictator. Well, no, that's actually that's horrible. The age of fear. That's a good name. The age of fear is coming. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Peace. Bye bye.